Hey folks, welcome back to the Beer Wrench Garage. I wanted to make a quick video today. I just got done doing a timing job on this car, this Audi 2.0, and I want to give you a little bit of advice on when it comes to the timing adjuster and the infamous bolt on the timing adjuster. So, not sure if you can see on the shadow here. I'll move you back in to the garage to get better video quality. But a couple tips on this that'll hopefully make your life easier. All right, follow me. All right, folks, so if you're already contemplating doing this job, you understand that your timing adjuster fits into the back of the exhaust cam like so. There's a little nub, and it fits in there, and it's secured by this poly socket bolt. Okay, now the two tips I'm going to try to give you here, just to show you real quick. Hold on. So this poly bolt goes in here like this, and you torque it down, and there's a chain that connects this cam, this exhaust cam, to the intake cam, and that's how the two cams stay in timing. And this guy, the computer controls a solenoid that allows this guy to do valve timing and like timing adjustment. Anyway, on these engines, on these 2.0 engines, where people get in trouble is on the removal of this poly bolt, and it requires a special socket. It's not a Torx socket, it's a poly drive socket, and I think you can also use this for cylinder head bolts on these motors, but this is the prime application. So the problem is there's a variety of these sockets, and you can buy like the cheaper ones. I think CTA is one of the cheaper brand ones, and those ones are much more apt to cause you to end up like this. Now, if you end up like this, after you strip this poly bolt, you're going to be in a world of hurt, because if you can get that, if you can drill that poly bolt with the cam on the motor, then I give you props. But most likely what's going to happen is you're going to have to take the cams out, put the cam on a vise, and drill through and remove this bolt. And as you can see from my collection of bolts, I've learned this lesson through experience a couple of times. So again, going to my first piece of advice. If you're gonna do this job, spring for the legitimate tool. I actually went and got the VW T40080. I think I bought it through Snap-on. It was probably like 40 bucks, but this hasn't failed me yet. This is, when I put this in there, I know it's gonna do the job. It's very similar to the ASSENMACHER VW5220, but I would say just get the VW socket and call it a day. It's not worth cheaping out, saving a couple bucks, and costing yourself hours of time. The other tip that I would have, or I would give you for doing this job if you've never really done it before, is as you put the socket on a breaker bar into the back of the engine and you fix it into the socket into the back of the bolt, start applying pressure with your one hand, with your non-breaker bar hand, toward the motor as you break the bolt loose. That will ensure a snug fit against the bolt and won't make it less likely for slippage or strippage. And as you apply that pressure and you push forward on the breaker bar, you'll hear it. You will hear it pop. Now, mind you, you have to have the cams immobilized. They have that cam immobilizer tool, so you have to have the cams immobilized one way or another. But the key is to apply pressure as you push the breaker bar forward, and that those two tips, the quality socket and the correct leverage, will get you done with this job with the minimal amount of hassle. Anyway, I know it's kind of a quick sloppy video, but I've been meaning to make this video a number of times, as I've done this job a bunch of times and I wanted to pass that on. Hope you found it interesting or useful, and I hope this saves you some time and trouble and effort on your job replacing these timing adjusters and these bolts. Take care. Remember to give me a thumbs up, leave some comments, and I'll see you on the next video.